Welcome back, everyone, to another Ashes Cricket Career Mode episode. We are closing in on the back end of this series. Currently 3 for 480, trailing the South Africans by about 80-odd runs in the first innings, or 70 runs down now, 69 runs down now, 95.5 overs, into this innings. And with 3 for 482, South Africa made about 550 odd to begin. And we've been basically go since then. And it's really been the work of the top order, especially Ben McDermott's been an outstanding figure in that. I have hit this shot particularly well over the last 10 overs or so. But that has probably been the signature shot of the day from me, that big drive through point. And it really is what has put me to 61 from 81. It's been not a bad knock. Not a great knock, but there has been some ups. There will be some downs, and it is just the single again. But I guess today I'm going to be thinking about what are we trying to achieve for our country in the next, 5 to 6 episodes, whatever is remaining of this series. In terms of my career mode as a series, because we're obviously coming in very close towards the end of it. We've done basically everything that we can do other than play, I guess, in a World Cup. Oh, hit well off a no ball. Or, captain the country. But we have delivered an Ashes series win. This is our second test series. And we're hoping to obviously deliver again in some way, shape or form. It's been an inside edge onto the pad there. The slips fielder actually went and fielded that. But yeah, that's just the way it's been so far. I definitely think in Cricket 19, that's rolled on to the keeper. In Cricket 19, our big goal for our career mode will be to take our team to a World Cup victory. I reckon that's exactly what I'm going to want to do. I'm going to see us win a World Cup. I want us to quick fire our way through the career mode, because we've been through it 2-3 times. This is the fourth game, third game, the third game. So we've done DB14, where we obviously, I don't ever know if we got to Australian captain, but we definitely played for Australia for a long time. And then DB17, we never actually got to debut for the Australian side in that game. And all of a sudden, we got licensed players in Ashes cricket, which came out in late 2017. And now 2 years later, or a year and a half later, we're going to have Cricket 19 coming out. And we're going to hopefully, be delivering all kinds of things. Hopefully there's more than just Australia and England. I mean, it's unlikely at this stage, but, that would be awesome to see. Oh, that's whipped. And that's a boundary. We're going to have all kinds of scenarios to play out, not just in career mode, but through playing as a team as well, whether that's with the ball, with the bat, all around. I'm hitting it really nicely at the moment as well. And that's the 500 up with that last boundary. But there's obviously so much excitement around this new game. I am very keen on going to be able to play it. Going to see what differences, I guess, in the massive, the core gameplay, which I guess would be the batting, is you're going to spend majority of your time batting if you are playing. You probably simulate through the bowling, I guess, unless you are really, really hardcore. Which for me on stream, I think I did bowl 100 and whatever overs in an innings once. It was a long few hours. But I had the company of the chat, the Twitch chat there, to get me through that. Anyway, it's gonna be good, I think, to see what it has. That's just 4 from the over, 3 for 503 after 100 overs. Oh, and again an edge, but again it's wide enough to beat everyone for 4. Sometimes I will edge it because I'm half thinking about leaving it as late as possible, and that's when I end up getting those thicker edges. That's into the gap, just going to be the one. Deep cover fielder now. Oh, again, another outside edge. This one is so faint, it does not carry to the keeper. Let's look at it again. I mean, the delivery was at 126 k's. So you think it would have enough pace to do it? The faint edge there. And it misses the stumps by not a lot either. South Africans lead. South African lead is under 30 runs now. It's just 28.
Yep.
That's a quality shot down the ground. It is racing. It's actually getting further and further away from that fielder. We are turning for... No, I was going to say third, but no.
Yep.
Yes. Another one.
Yep.
Oh, McDermott was absolutely done. And end of the session. It's been a cracking one between these two. At the end of it, it's been a 200-run partnership almost. 190 something runs. 195 runs, 194 run partnership, and McDermott and myself are looking to absolutely put this game to bed, as I said, with, you know, it's day 3, Australia just 16 runs behind. Another session here, and it's almost a victory. You can be very close to locking it in for Australia. The pitch really starting to show a little bit of signs of deterioration. Nothing massive yet. There are definitely some signs in the pitch that it is going to make it more difficult to bat on over the next 2 days. The remaining 2 days is an inside edge onto my pad, which almost got me run out there, but I'm just going to dive in. And I'm not super surprised that we are in this position, but I'm pretty surprised that it has been the top order that's actually got us to this position. And especially only 3 down for 540, you have to give massive credit to McDermott in the top order and Handscomb with those big scores of 100 runs plus, and in McDermott's case almost 250 here, because you know they've been sort of the guys that have been leaving too much to the bottom order. And it's been good to see them actually stand up and produce a big innings for Australia, as that's wallop to the boundary for 4 more. Oh, pulled away. That's a boundary. It's a cracking shot too. Oh, I've gone over the top. Is it going to be 6? Not quite. It's 4. I saw there was enough gap there. It's 4. I moved to 98. Just 2 away from that elusive Test match ton. Oh, it has beaten the man. I didn't think it was, and then it did, and then I didn't run, and then I did run again, and then I hit the boundary, and it didn't really matter because I've made another 100. 102 off 125. That's pretty quick for me. I mean, not if you look at me like, I don't know, 45 episodes ago, but you know, me in the last 10 episodes or whatever, it's been pretty average, pretty slow, pretty stock standard. So it has been a much quicker innings. And the lead is now 10 runs for Australia. They now have the lead. They've got inch front of the game. Massive inside edge onto the pad. Just going to be another one to end the over. 110 overs gone. Australia lead it by 11. And as you can see, a lot of boundaries to the offside. A little bit more variety in here. We haven't hit a 3 yet this innings either. So just the 3 colours there. The blue, white and yellow. And I think for me anyway, I'm definitely going to look to increase my scoring rate even further. Now that we have got the lead, this one has managed to edge through every single individual fielder on the pitch. Oh, it's actually perfectly placed in between. How many slips are there? There's only 2 of them, isn't there? There's 2 slips and a point. So it might have gone to the gully if there was a gully. That it wasn't to be. And we'll pick up 2 more as this pushes just behind the point man. McDermott's just sitting at the other end having a bit of a watch of the show right now. It's all about the Dean show. He's just been on 250 for a little bit of time. So I've smashed away to 100. And beyond. Ooh, that's nice. It's the one though. It's in the over. 111 overs gone. 569 runs. 3 wickets down. Whipped over the top on the leg side. 4 runs. And we are seeing some aerial business now. So I'm looking around the field. I see there's obviously men back behind square on the leg and offside. This one doesn't carry again. Jeez, all of my edges have been phenomenally well for me so far today. And as we have tried... Oh, this could be run out. No, the throw was over the top. So we'll see. And we have just lost the wicket of Ben McDermott. Maxwell to the crease. I kind of want him to just play. Like, just play the Maxwell way. Just hit boundaries, hit singles, play aggressive, and just play your shots when they're available to you. At 4 for 584, we've got nothing. I was going to say nothing really to lose, but we do. We have... lose a bit of a lead. I mean, lose a bit of our max lead if we do end up giving away 2 or 3 wickets relatively quickly, but there's plenty of time. I mean, we probably don't want our bowlers to be bowling, because if we rest them and then they can just come out firing. That's over the top. It's going to be 4 again.
Yep.
Oh, it's actually just been great use of the pace of the bowlers, I think, to be able to hit that shot, because you're just using the outside of the blade and really just allowing the pace of the ball to come on to the bat and hit off really well. 123 from 146. That's out. That swung in a long way. Actually, I'm going to review this because it could be going down the leg side. It definitely nipped off the pitch. The question was, did it swing too much? Did it seem too much? And was it going over the top? That's my 3 things here. I mean, probably not over the top because I'm... Oh, no. Or does it hit me inside the line? Can I get away with it hitting me outside the line? I definitely didn't hit it. Yes! Sucked in! Oh, what a great review. No. Deal or no deal, I say no deal. And I remain in. Watch me get out the next ball. Oh, it's a no ball as well. That's going to sting. A no ball 4 takes Australia to 4 for 599. Rabada obviously very annoyed with the previous decision of not out. And it's a real stinker. Oh, that's 4. That has been hammered. Sometimes you just look at a shot and you go, wowee. This was that shot. You didn't even have time to react to it. It went that quickly. 131 from 149. 600 up for Australia. No run.
Yep.
And we'll just casually stroll for a single. Retain the strike. 4 for 604 after 116. Australia lead it by about 50. Oh, that is the best shot I've ever played while sneezing. Maxwell, can you actually get the strike at any point here? Any danger of that happening? Any danger? I mean, I appreciate he's giving me the strike because he can see I'm hitting runs, but love it if he did something too.
Wait.
With just 15 overs left in the day's play and the current rate of which we are going, that's 5 and over. That's an extra 75 runs. Oh, I mean, look, there gets up to a point where you think surely one of these is going to go to hand. Anyway, an extra 75 will give us a 150 run lead at the end of the day's play. Look, I honestly can't believe even that last edge missed.
Waiting.
I'm bound to mess up eventually. Straight down the ground. 6. The first 6 of the innings. And 150 up for me. Yoo-hoo! Can't wait to make 100 and the bloke takes his head off. Not his head, his helmet off. Takes his head off. Wouldn't that be something? I bet you the cutscene will just show the helmet already taken off. It won't show them taking it off because I feel like that's a lot of work. And another edge. This time it's caught. This time it's out. You would be very happy if you're a South African right now. Finally, after a number of attempts, you get the wicket. Pretorius the catcher, Oliver the bowler, and I'm out for 155. Look at it, it's all offside. All behind square on the offside. It's been remarkable, including a big 6 down the ground late in the piece. But strong offside innings from me. And Matty Wade to the crease with that new balance in hand. We're just going to show you one thing real quick here. This ball, it only just carried as well. Didn't it? Only just. Oh. Can I get close? Only just manages to get there. And he doesn't even celebrate. He's worried. He's worried it still wasn't out, so he was throwing it at the stumps. And he was very lucky because that would have been massive overthrows. But a big score for the Aussies there. Put them up by a solid amount of runnage. Was that solid amount of runnage, you may ask? I'm going to find out. 160 was the lead. South Africa in reply, none for 60. So we need to take wickets, and we need to take them fast. But I think that is a story for another day. We might leave this for the next episode. It's Australia leading by 100 with a day and a half to play. I'll see you guys later. We're coming in, averaging 101 in Test cricket. Gotta love that. Trailing by 210. Ben McDermott, finally good to see him get a good score on the board. 135 from 185. Pretorius to bowl. Yeah, no. Jeez.